Hello! Hello, Yumi. Caffeine. I have a Monster Ultra Strawberry Dreams. My headphones are too loud. It feels like my head's getting beat up. Alright. Okay. It's been a while. So I don't quite have a caffeine addiction. I used to drink 300 milligrams of caffeine every single day. And I don't now. I stopped doing that by way of drinking or taking way too much weed on Thanksgiving break, and I didn't need it anymore. The weed got me through the caffeine headaches, and I forgot to take my energy drinks while I was on vacation, and now I don't need caffeine. It's nice. 7 cans of Celsius every day until wife said no more. Oh my god. Seven is a little. Well, how much caffeine is in a single can of Celsius? Let's look it up. Caffeine. 200. Oh god, yeah. 1.4 grams of caffeine is too much. 200 milligrams per 12-ounce can. Yeah, that might be too much. Just a bit. Just a little bit. I'm surprised you didn't have any issues from that, but I'm glad you didn't. Yeah, so now I don't really drink caffeine. I'll occasionally have an energy drink here and there when I'm doing a bunch of stuff. So like I worked, I'm a little tired. I was like, all right, I'm gonna have an energy drink. Get me through stream. Get myself back live since I missed yesterday. Don't mind me, I'm like taking a moment to tidy up my desk a bit while I mumble, or was I supposed to have issues? I would expect with that much caffeine flowing through you, but if you didn't, that's not a bad thing. Yeah, I'm cleaning up the space in front of me so I can be in a good headspace. I probably should have done this earlier, but I was so focused on my work at work for once. To give some people some more time to show up. And I get to chit chat a bit while I tidy things up. Okay, that is gonna take more than just moving shit around. My phone on the charging cradle I have. Get my pins on my desk all organized. So I can remember my pronouns, because that's supposed to be on my jacket and it came off. Okay. Enough fiddy-diddying. We're gonna get started. Did I do my advertisement in my own Discord? I don't remember. Did I send it? Did I? I did. Okay. And I blasted out in a bunch of other Discords. Yeah. Pull that back up. Another sip. I hope the power hiccups didn't affect the machine too much. This is a very slow start. I pull out my phone. I have a new drink in the brew pad. Chocobi Miruku. This must have been something I made right at the end. Why do I have two, like, data bars? That makes no sense. Fixing my hair a bit. Ah. Got some new Tomo de Chill updates. Oh, we're better friends with Hyde. Oh no, I think I knew that already. What's new? Got new stories, I guess. Yeah. Stories. Start from the bottom. Does everything happen for a reason or nah? I don't know, Lucas. I think things happen for a reason. But probably not. Wonder how everyone's doing. Neko Shell. Wait, Shell is an Echo. Wife is calling her mom and forgot that I have a live mic in this room. And I had to stop her before she said any personal identifying information. Trucker fell asleep and crashed near the 4th Ave. No casualties, but quite the property damage. I'd reckon you want to avoid the area for a moment. Thanks, Georgie. Road construction on Lenora Avenue. I wonder if there's a linked. All right. Put the phone away. What I got here, I have the agent ID card that can't remember who snatched. I think it was Hyde snatched it from the agent. Someone's apartment key card. I don't remember who dropped this. And we have Georgie's lighter again. Here we go. Right in the nick of time. Who is our first guest? Is it Georgie? Oh, I need the mask.
Off the wall, you.
Okay. We got Amanda and what was their name? What a relief to see you two safe and sound. Where is it? So we have Amanda and Silver. Here we go. Hi, Fuzzy. Yes, we're also relieved. It was a little scary last time.
We analyzed the events of the evening and found 31.245% frightening and 68.755 distasteful. Leaving in such a hurry is not an experience we care to repeat.
Hopefully, this will be a quieter evening.
Yes, that is our wish. Anyhow, greetings are customary in cafes, bars, and restaurants, are they not? Therefore, good evening. Even if in reality it should be good night.
The selfies were really good. I need to get into Genshin more. Maybe I'll do some Genshin streaming next week. That might be fun.
We find that very strange. That good evening is a way to say hello, but good night is a way to say goodbye. Is this assuming that you never start an encounter at night? Because that theory would appear to be empirically wrong. For example, this is the second time we meet, Earthchild, and both times have been at night. Our 100% sample does not bear out the aforementioned premise. Additionally, the concepts of evening and morning seem only marginally...
Amanda, should I invite you again from City of Arva? Yeah! I've been having fun playing it with you.
Yes, and what is it?
I think Fuzzy tried to interject a couple of times. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, Fuzzy. No. It's alright. I didn't have anything important to say. Truth is, I'm not sure why our greetings have a circadian rhythm. Earthlings are creatures of habit, I suppose. They get attached to certain ways of using language. That's a fact. And often don't question the actual meaning of words. There are so many words we use that we should start questioning why we use them. Like swallow a whole potato or a chunk of tomato. Yes. At least in this particular case, no one's getting hurt. Peace out. Okay. Since I arrived here, I've observed that some thoughtless uses of language. This is what I was talking about. Fox! How you doing? My wife is awake, so I can scream. I also shifted my microphone around. I'm sitting further back from it to try and get more depth, because before I was just right up in it. And I don't know if I was getting much depth from that. It can have a much more painful effect. Indeed.
Huh. We see, and we agree. And we apologize for interrupting you, Fuzzy.
Don't worry about it.
Communicating without a hive connection is rather challenging. Besides, we have been in a somewhat heightened mental state. We have been finding Earth quite curious, extraordinary even. We are keen to absorb as much information as we can during our visit here. It seems our siblings who previously visited Earth came back with findings of a rather superficial nature. We are excited to gather data that will advance the science of Earth studies. Our return to the hive will be triumphal. Of course, we do not do such things for the glory, but still we are looking forward to seeing our work recognized.
It's lightheading for most of the day and is slightly worse for the past. Ugh. That's exactly how my migraine happened on, I think it was Wednesday. Yeah, I think it was Wednesday where I had like a slight headache for a large portion of the day, and then I got home and I couldn't eat food or drink water because it made me want to puke because the migraine got so bad. And I laid down and covered my head in ice packs in the dark and passed out for 3 hours. So are you a scholar, Miss Amanda?
Yes, that is a good equivalence of what we are. We specialize in data gathering and analysis of poorly charted territories.
I had like 2 or 3. Air pressure has been horrendous. Ooh, yeah. It doesn't mess up my head, but it fucks up my knees. That sounds very impressive.
Oh, DGA PCT is much less impressive than our siblings' mission. Silver is an explorer and an adventurer. He is deserving of respect, and his mission to find a prospective partner is of the utmost importance.
Still perspective, huh? No progress on that front, I take it. Well, I wouldn't quite say that. Very intriguing, Silver. You're always so professional, Fuzzy. You rarely ask direct questions. But I think you're a little curious about the gossip, right?
What is gossip?
Gossip is information about what goes on in other people's lives.
Oh, we see. So it's like data on individual beings, then.
Person on the right there looks exactly like one of your friends. Is your friend a space person who's part of a hive mind who came here to study Earthlings? Yes, that sounds right.
We love gossip. What is wrong with it?
Nothing at all, and I would love to listen to yours. But let me at least make you a drink first.
We must consider our choice of drink carefully. We suggest our sibling goes first.
Are you ready to order, Silver? I have an idea, yes. Can we expect an interesting new recipe? You're a barista yourself now, after all. Barista? How am I... Oh, you mean the cafe? Yeah, you mentioned you were opening one, didn't you? Yeah, after a fashion. Just one hell of a lesbian. I love that for them. But I'm not focusing on a drinks menu just yet. Also intriguing. I promise I'm not just withholding information, Fuzzy. But things are a little complicated. You rang. Is it alright if we start with the drink? I'll try my best to explain everything afterwards. That sounds good to me. Then I think I'd like something simple tonight. Do you remember the first drink I ordered when I came here years ago? Wasn't it a coffee-based drink? It was a coffee drink, and I think you mentioned it was very bitter. Bitter and tart, right? Yes, I think that's right. A bitter and tart coffee drink. Okay. Let's see if I remember this. Bitter and tart coffee drink. Was it... So tart wouldn't... Would it be a lemon coffee? I want to look it up. Bear, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? Bear, 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 bear. Bitter tart. Hi. Hey. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Bear? Bear, how you doing? Bear. Bear, how you doing? Bear. Bear, 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 bear. You made me bark. Wait. Cats don't bark. Shoop. Yippee. Alright, Fox, you get to choose. Do I drink my Monster Ultra Strawberry Dreams, or do I take a drink of my Saratoga's sparkling water? You get choices. What are we sipping? Close the drawer. Brew this. Black lemon. Only caught one word with the other one, so the water one. The other one is a Monster energy drink. But I take a long draw of the water and you get some metal on glass cap ASMR. I'm gonna give him the agent's ID. Serve it up. What is... Got it off the agent the last time he was here. This is quite something. You have chose the water either way. Yeah, I knew you would. I was... Oh, excuse me. Gotta pay extra for that. I was just picking. Thank you, Fuzzy. Truly. You can't know how much it helps, but it really does. Don't mention it. I thought, you know, maybe you'd find a way to put it to use. I'm sure I can figure something out. You seem to have grown quite creative over the months. I guess I have somewhat. I'll let you know how this plays out in the end. Thank you again. My friendship level with Silver has increased, and we still don't know anything new about him. About them. Here's a black lemon for you, Silver. This definitely looks like what I had in mind. Oh, they must really love, like, actually getting to aerate a drink and sip it with their mouth instead of using their fingers. It's very minimal, yet strong. Very enjoyable. I think I might prefer sweeter things, but I'm glad I tried this one. You know, I second what Miss Amanda said last time. You feel the same in some ways, yet also very different. I don't know. I do think that everyone keeps changing all the time. Maybe we feel like our personalities make sense because we see ourselves in hindsight. When the truth is, we make ourselves up as we go along.
That is an insightful theory, Silver. You have grown wiser. You used to be rather useful and innocent, part of the hive.
Well, I have had to learn and adapt here. It's been a couple of years after all. The headache's getting worse. You'll be... Yeah, go lay down, turn the lights off. Find some way to stabilize the pressure around your head. But despite all that, and considering what I said about people changing all the time, I don't think I've changed all that much. In fact, it's as if I'm becoming a little more me every day. Just revealing myself.
Speaking of that, we meant to ask. How did you choose this specific Earthling appearance over another? Our observation is that Earthlings come in a great many of varieties, with a near infinity of combinations. Did you run a random generation algorithm?
Oh no, it wasn't random at all. Even if at first it wasn't a conscious process. I chose the way I look because it felt true to who I am, and that's what everyone should be doing. When I first started coming to the cafe, I had a hard time understanding this world and its rules. But there were already some things that I could relate to. Some things that felt familiar. Like Hyde's eyes that always see beyond the surface. Or Gala's outfit, which is a sign of kindness and trust. I borrowed those traits from them without even realizing it. You took inspiration from them. Yes, our species seems to have the ability to do that. But Gala's fashion I couldn't keep after all. It came with responsibilities. People stopped me all the time to ask for medical advice. I can see how that would be, problematic. Yes, but then I found this fictional universe where all the stories take place in the stars. So I changed my outfit to imitate theirs, and at some point it all came together. One morning I saw myself in the mirror and I felt right. Like the way I looked matched who I was. It made me feel at peace. So although I look different now from when we first met, oh, Amanda's getting so excited. And although I have learned the ways of this world a bit and grown a bit, in many ways I still feel the same.
Different, but same.
Yes, different but same.
It makes sense to us.
It really does. Oh, it's getting a message.
Oh, is this Laurel?
No, this is from Pearl.
Huh. Still no news from Midge. We think the odds are now 84.308% that she is phantoming you.
Do you mean ghosting?
We mean phantoming, as in when you think you hear a sound, but your ears are merely playing a trick on you. We thought we had established a hive connection with Midge, but it was only a phantom sound after all. Anyhow, what is Pearl saying?
That her calendar might clear up soon if I want to meet up. Ooh, Silver! Sounds like things are going very well indeed. I love that they both do the little ooh finger things when they're like excited and reserved about it. I think it may be time I tell you a little bit about this.
But we wish to order a drink as well!
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Amanda. What are they doing? Our apologies, but the machine's having issues today. We'll let you know as soon as it's working again.
Curious that Earth drink-making skills are so refined, yet so unreliable. This is a land of contradictions.
It sure is.
But do carry on, sibling.
Right, so I've been relying on Amanda to help me with the online part of dating. And it's been working really well. On average. There's also been some small issues.
Earthlings are strange.
Online dating has a reputation for emphasizing that, yes.
Some Earthlings express their interest, but when you say hello, they never answer back. While in real life, saying hello is a starter for 99.845% of conversations. It seems that online, more humorous or breeding-oriented openers are favored. However, if an opener is entirely horned, it is considered out of bounds and angrily dismissed.
Horned?
Yes, that is when the prospective partners send you close-up pictures of their horns.
Yo, I don't think that's what that means, Amanda. People do that? Oh, yes. I think it would be fine after a bit of conversation. If we get into the mood and they ask me first, I'd probably say yes. Horns can be really pretty, you know? Silver's got a horn fetish. Silver's a little horn freak. But it feels very strange when that's the first thing they do. Before they even write a single word. I can imagine.
And then sometimes Earthlings express interest. But after reading a joke that is statistically funny 99.908% of the time, they answer with a sad face and block communications.
Funny for you 99.908% of the time.
Yes.
Huh.
Fortunately, online dating is governed by the law of large numbers, which favors persistence. We are patient.
Amanda has been spending a lot of time on the app, and it's started to work out. I'm now having conversations with some really nice people, especially Pearl.
We prefer Laurel. Her facial features are more symmetrical. But Silver seems to favor the asymmetrical Earthling.
It's just... she sounds like a really good person. She's a communications director for a charity that fights homelessness. She cares about other people a lot. I don't think she's been very lucky in return. But she's very funny and curious at everything, and her smile.
Please desist. We can sense your hormones boiling.
And she's the person you might be getting a date with? I really hope so. Finger guns.
Do you have a day and time for your date?
No. This is on a different topic. Please excuse me. Uh-oh. That doesn't seem good. So I take you've been enjoying your time on Earth, Miss Amanda?
Huh.
Or not?
No, we have been enjoying it, but we also see the limits of it.
How do you mean?
We are a hive mind. A hive mind knows no boundaries or limitations. We share all of our thoughts and desires. It is not difficult for us to connect. We are born connected. But Earthlings are guarded. They have complex emotions, and they have no means of truly knowing what anyone else feels. That makes them afraid of judgment and of hurt. It must be very difficult and painful for them to connect deeply. There is so much they must let go of first. We could not live like that.
You said that online networks were like a hive.
Like a hive, but not a true hive. A true hive requires honesty and directness, as well as a desire to deeply understand others.
I see. You don't think you could ever adapt the way Silver has?
Silver is, different. Even when he was a part of us, we could sense him looking outwards. That is why he has become such an amazing explorer. And that is why he made the efforts to learn Earthlings' codes and behaviors. He did not just want to understand, he wanted to experience. We are not like him. We like to seek knowledge on what is different from us, but once we have that knowledge, we are satisfied. Uncovering it and bringing it back is what makes us, well, happy. Huh, this is curious. It seems we are picking up some Earthling instincts after all. It is a good thing that our data readings here should soon be complete.
And Silver's on his way to getting a date.
It would appear so.
Is he coming back? Yeah. Oh no. Amanda, we have to go.
What? Again?
That call was bad news. The agent.
Too late! Just hide behind the counter!
Wait, wrong voice. Too late. Just hide behind the counter, quick. Ooh, he's back. Good evening, Mr. Agent. We apologize, but our machine's been having issues. Can't serve drinks at the moment. You know very well I'm not here for drinks. I'd rather not involve any more civilians in this, though. Oh, do you mean me? I'm sorry, but can't whatever this is wait for another night? I haven't finished my drink yet, and it looks like rain again outside. Well, here's something that can't wait. For starters, barista, did you happen to find an ID card lying around? An ID card? Not that I can recall, no. I certainly hope you're telling the truth. Mr. Agent, you seem to always doubt me. But you've been here several times already. Surely you should see by now that I'm not lying. Well, you're awfully good at avoiding straight answers, and losing an ID card sounds very troublesome. Back when I worked at a delivery center, it would make us pay a lot to replace lost ID cards. Look at Silver just meshing in. That's not even the start of it. My job is a lot less forgiving than a delivery center. I'm very sorry to hear that. What's your job exactly? We uncover illegal aliens and extradite them. Which is why I've been coming here in the first place. We keep getting tips that there have been alien sightings around this cafe. We do not like ice here. Get out! Speaking of which, have you noticed anything out of the ordinary, young man? Can't say that I have. I don't come here all that often, but it always seemed very above board to me. Ooh, Silver, you're playing, Silver, you're dancing that line. Are you sure the tips aren't a prank? It seems that some young people enjoy those as a pastime. There are very popular videos of them online. That Maybe it is, but I still have to investigate properly. Otherwise, my superiors will have my head on a platter. But you can't waste your time on a cold trail either. Surely your superiors will see that you've done your best? I doubt that. They're a bit obsessed with the alien situation. I'm gonna check my phone really quick to show that I'm not worried about what's going on. This is all just normal. Darling, I could be behind your neck without you realizing it. What makes you think I actually need permission to enter a building? Oh, hide. So, why are you threatening people on Doma to chill, Mr. Hyde? Oh, Gala's reprimanding his boyfriend. Okay, back to the situation. Obsessed. Is it really that big of an issue? Well, having such unusual elements around disturbs the public peace. Your average Joe has no clue what to make of them, you know. It makes people feel unsettled. I see. Although the visible aliens aren't too bad from where I'm standing. At least we can identify and extract them. Aliens who try to pass for Earthlings are a bigger problem. Why so? For one, it just muddles things. No matter how much they try to look like Earthlings, they were born aliens, and aliens they will remain. This motherfucker needs to have a Molotov thrown at his head. But now they're aliens who don't look like aliens. What does that mean, you know? And where does it stop? What if some Earthlings decided they wanted to look like aliens? That would be a huge mess. Would it? Silver, don't fucking listen to this Nazi-ass bitch. Anyway, the top brass insists that we go after them. And in the end, that makes my job a lot harder. All that time spent detecting them. Give me a good spacesuit wearing alien any day, you know? Oh, but don't you worry about a thing. Hi, Nickel. How you doing, Bean? We at Fire always find a way to keep the public safe. I see. I'm doing all right. I see. So, how do you go about detecting them exactly? That one's easy. I have my suspicions, I check their ID. That makes it all clear, right? Right. I do wonder, though, what was it? What is it? And I'm sorry if I'm being too curious. I have a habit of putting a foot in my mouth. No, you're good. No harm in asking. In that case, what is it that makes aliens so very different? There are all sorts of people living here. I forgot to mute the notifications on my cellular device. They all have different personalities, different looks. Yeah, 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 yeah. And for me, when I walk through the streets of Seattle, and I see that no two people are alike, I'll admit that it makes me very happy. So if someone comes from further away, but they feel an Earthling at heart, would they really be more different from the people who live in this city? Then the people in this city are different from each other? Would they just be another version of an Earthling? Perhaps no less beautiful? At the end of the day, who the heck knows? It's not like I can afford time pondering it. I don't have a dog in this fight, so to speak. Thing is, the law is the law, and my job is to be a Nazi. Right, but despite everything you said, it's still unclear to me why the law is so stringent against aliens. Well, it's not so much that the law is stringent against them. It's more that there's No law for them. How do you mean? Well, at this point, we have treaties and codes for all the races we know of, right? But we never made a treaty with aliens or anything resembling it. There's no law even acknowledging their existence. Oof, didn't know that. You don't need to acknowledge your existence in a law for them to exist and be peaceful. Fucking Nazi. But why is that a problem? That's easy. We have no way to regulate their presence. I need to nail this voice down. There's been no thorough analysis of how they can cohabitate with Earthlings. As I said, it's all very confusing. For all we know, they could be very damaging to us. So it feels safer to keep them away, at least for now. Safer for whom? It is what it is. I'm not afraid of aliens myself. And going after them is not my biggest passion. Come on. Beep. Beep. Hair change. But since I'm doing this job, might as well aim for a promotion. Scumbag. Anyhow, just call us at fire if you spot any aliens, alright? We got the long hair now. No. You seem like an honest sort, unlike some other people. Some other people who should learn to be more straightforward. I'm trying to do that, Mr. Anderson. If they want their businesses to stay in business.
Ugh.
What was that? It was just my coffee machine coming back to life. Just the coffee machine. Seems to have restarted now. That's a relief. Right. I think I'm still going to conduct a search of the premise. Just to be on the safe. What the heck is this? If I'm not mistaken, this is a local cat. It's come over once before. Looks like it might be hiding from another stray. It's very cute. Good kitty. I think it likes you. What sort of place is this? Oh, he fell asleep on the chair. With your fiddly machine and weird pets. The hell was that? Oh. And now it looks like we have an emergency elsewhere. Well, I guess you're off the hook for now. You and your cafe. But make sure I don't get such reports about you anymore. We will try our best, Mr. Agent. What a Nazi. Silver, you're trembling. It's all right. You can come out now, I think, Amanda.
Well, we found this experience
100% distasteful.
Actually, it was 40.235% distasteful, 20.834% scary, and 38.931% exciting.
Bro, Amanda's got that thrill seeker in her. I apologize. This is just nerves. We're truly sorry for this disturbance. It's not your fault after all. But should you be sticking around here? The agent might come back. No, I lured him away, at least for now. Wait, you lured him away? You did? Although it's a good thing that cat came when it did. It brought us some precious minutes.
What sort of earthling are you? We see.
Do you speak cat?
We can feel this earthling's intent better than usual. It is expressing it clearly. It wishes to rest and be left alone.
I feel all out of sorts.
Is the machine really working again?
It is indeed.
Then make us a drink, and one for Silver as well. The same one should be fine for both. Just make it hot and comforting. What would you like, sibling?
I think I need some sweetness right now. I would really appreciate a hot, very sweet, very comforting drink. Alright, I think the hibiscus will give us a comforting base. Very sweet, double up the honey. Right? A hibiscus tea with a ton of honey? Is that what we want to do? Honey hibiscus? Is that what we want to do? Is that what we want to do? Let's... Maybe we just do like a regular tea. Oh no, not green tea, regular tea. Yeah. Yeah. Warm, sweet. Nice and simple. They like simple. The music in this game is great. 10 out of 10. Serve it up. Serve it up. Here you go. Plenty of sweetness in this. This tastes amazing. Thank you, Fuzzy. This really is my kind of drink.
It is very thick, is it not? The viscosity of this seems to be nearing 10,000 CPS. We like how different this experience is from the drink you served us the other night.
I'm impressed, though, Silver. You've become quite savvy at navigating these situations, even if I'm sure you'd rather avoid them altogether. Yes, I definitely would prefer to avoid them, but I need to get used to them anyway. How come? The agent doesn't know you've come from outer space. Surely you should be off the hook now. It's more complicated than that. Fuzzy, you know the cafe I said I'm opening? Yes. Well, it's not exactly like this cafe. In fact, it's not exactly a cafe at all. For the past few months, it's been the basis of operations for SAVE. SAVE? SAVE. Society for Aliens and Various Extraterrestrials. Wow. I know, it sounds very reckless. No, it sounds rather admirable. I think I underestimated you. I don't know. But you see why I've had to become savvy, as you said. I have a lot of people depending on me now. Those who are just arriving to Earth and are confused and scared. Those who have adopted Earthlings' appearances and are trying to blend in. Those who are learning how to understand life here and how to understand themselves. For all of them, it's an existential matter. Not everyone is meant to be a hive mind. I know I wasn't. No offense, Amanda.
We are not offended. We have always known you were different from us. It is all the same to us. You are our sibling, whether you live as the hive or as an earthling.
Amanda, I really do love you.
What is love?
That is not a conversation I think I can have right now. I'll explain it to you tomorrow, okay? After we both have a rest.
We will remind you of it.
I know you will. I think I'm getting a little tired now. That's so goddamn adorable. Is it alright if we go back?
Absolutely. Our energy is also 98.429% depleted.
Silver, is there anything we can do to help? No, I don't think so. Thank you for offering, really. But you have a different part to play in all this, and you've been playing it very well. You're very kind. Well, in that case, have a good night, the two of you. And please come again soon. You'll always be welcome here. Us and many others. We know, and we're grateful. Good night, Fuzzy. I'd say good night to the Count, but I don't think it needs my wishes.
Good night, Fuzzy. See, now we can use good night. We find it rather odd that...
Maybe we should continue this chat while we walk?
All right.
Oh, that's adorable. I think we got an ad break coming up in about a minute and a half. What a night. This has been a great deal more animated than we bargained for. And I suppose we have a new four-legged friend now. I wonder what you're doing here, little one. Don't you have a home? Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Yeah, well, I guess it's time for you to let me close shop. But, Silver, it's an honor to be related to someone like you. There were 3 new things that I could have checked. I could check it the next day.